I moved you off of Frederick for easier purposes. Okay, guys, we're gonna get through all of them. Okay, my role-playing. Where did I start role-playing? I started role-playing about 5 years ago. Started on this one site called Horseland because I was a little... What? God, no, I started when I was 13, so that's 7 years ago. On Chatsy. So I didn't do any of these paragraph forum postings until Nightlock. You guys are my first and only. First and only. Okay, we have a tie between this next one because both of them decided they love me the most. But Sam and Sarah love me the most. That's not really a question. I was just told to say that. Okay, my favorite character from Supernatural. I'm gonna get yelled at, but I don't watch Supernatural, and I was instructed to either say Sam or Dean. Yeah. Okay. Skipping over that. Okay. My favorite pastime that is not role-playing, photography and hiking. I absolutely love hiking. I would go hiking every week if I could. There are such beautiful spots here in Arizona. Haven't been hiking in 2 years. I'm gonna go at the end of this month. Guaranteed. But yes, photography and hiking. Am I a morning person or a nighthawk? I am definitely a nighthawk, guys. We should know this. I don't wake up. I'm awake until like 2 in the morning. No, I think the latest I've ever been up is 6 on Nightlock. My favorite minor character from the Hunger Games is Clove. I love Clove. Clove is Halstrom all over the place right there. Okay. Who I enjoy writing for the most. I enjoy writing for Elixir and Annika and Lanny because they're fun. I love all my characters though. I love writing for them all. Oh, hey, I already answered that one. Okay, Team Evil! Team Rocket. In case you didn't know, me, Philip, and Sam are Team Rocket. And you can deal with it. My favorite song right now is Banjo by Rascal Flatts because I'm tempted to do just that. All-time favorite... There's a squeaky noise again. Anyways, all-time favorite is I'm Already There by Lone Star. It's a very slowish country song, but I love it. My favorite actress or actor. I don't really have one because I don't pay attention. But I will say that I adore anything with Orlando Bloom in it. Just saying that. Favorite movie, Remember the Titans. In all the Disney movies. Remember the Titans is love. It is love. Cheese or chocolate? Can't I have both? I want a chocolate grilled cheese sandwich. Think about it. Chocolate. Lemon or lime? Lemon. I like lemons. I like eating lemons. Chicken or beef? Depends on what it's in. If it's enchiladas, chicken. If it's like shredded beef, if it's like shredded burritos, beef. A good book or a long nap? A book. I'd rather have a book than sleep. Yes, yes, yes. Favorite season? I don't know what seasons are. I'm going to stick with spring though, because then that's when all the cute little baby animals start running around. I have the cutest little baby horse down the street. He was like born last week and he's all wobbly and he's adorable. Favorite sports team? I'm just going to stick with an easy one and say the Cowboys. Because I like cowboys. No, that's a lie. I actually really do like the Cowboys because I like Texas. And yes, deal with it. Where would I like to retire? A house? No, I would want to retire in the forest where there's nobody else. What would I do with $1 million besides college? I would travel around the world. I know Nightlock Mansion was partly my idea, but I would have to buy it with anything that was left over after I traveled the world. My favorite childhood toy. What did I play with the most? Legos. Legos and Lincoln Logs. I still have them. And Tinker Toys. I still have them. And I still play with them. I am 20 years old, and I play with Legos. Do I like otters? I adore otters. Otters are the most cutest little mammalistic carnivores. I would rather have a platypus, because they're egg-laying mammals with poisonous butts. Okay. What is the 8th thing on my dash when filming this? Considering I'm nowhere near a computer, I had to write this down before I came out here. It was a Hunger Games GIF, however you say it, set of Katniss in funny colors. My favorite crack ship. They aren't even together, but just because I wanted it so bad and you guys didn't give it to me. Xavier and Alicia. Just because it's Percy and Annabeth and I'm a horrible person like that. Favorite pair I want together. Valis. I don't know why it took me so long to think of that. Val and Linus. I'm sorry, but you guys don't understand Sam and I's love for Valis. We're gonna cry. We have a plan. You all are gonna cry with us, and you can deal with it. I have to spend a day with my characters. I hope no cops are involved. That's all I'm saying with that one, because I have minors in my head. I don't really care about Taylor and Linus and Grover, but Kaya and Chico, I can't do much with them. Well, Kaya's more likely to get in trouble than anybody, but... Okay. District 4 or Mercopian? Originally, I was going to go with District 4. But I think I might have a character kill me inside my head if I don't say Mercopian, because it's 2/3 of Team Evil, and I've already cried over them, so I'm sticking with that. The stupidest shit that goes down in my head is when they paint Grover. Or when Geo decides to, like, float down, because he's still in my head. He's just a stubborn cowboy like that. They like to lock him in the barn. Thank you, King and Joff, for that. They like to lock him in the barn with things. I'm just going to throw this out here because this wasn't a question. I'm going to say, Chally, I love you. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. Okay. If I could travel through time, not my own line, and I can't change anything in history, and I can go anywhere, what would I do? If I could make more than one stop, I would just travel throughout Greece and Rome's history, because I adore that time. Okay. Trading lives with a character on Nightlock. This is going to sound really weird, but I would trade, out of mine, I would trade with Elixir, because she gets to travel all around Panem. She steals, and she gets sex. That's out of mine. Out of all of Nightlock, I don't know. Cam. You know what? Cam. Cam actually had a pretty badass, relatively under the radar life that I can relate to, so I'd probably go with Cam. Or Kaya. Just going off of my own. Sapphire would be fun. I could go on. If I were a fruit, which fruit would I fuck? Peach. I would be a peach. No. I would be an orange, and I would fuck a peach. Because they just go together. I have peach citrus soap that I'm in love with. So, I would fuck a peach. I would fuck a peach if I was an orange. If I could go anywhere in the world besides Connecticut to see Sam, where would I go? Ireland and New Zealand and Australia. Connecticut first, and then those places. How do I get my inspiration for my characters? I don't really know. I just have a lot going on in my head, and Lanny is each of them is like a flavor of me. They all have something of me in them. All of them. Even my NPC has something in him. Yeah, you guys didn't know I did that too. Yeah, yes, I did. I did that because I had a D4 plan. Yeah. But I just get my inspiration out of things like I'll be walking on campus at school and be like, oh my god, that girl looks hilarious. And then I'll just like sit and I'll think and I'll be like, oh my god, that's a character. It's honestly how it happens. Lanny just kind of popped in my head. She's like, hi, I'm your spaz. I'm gonna be a character. I like shiny things. Okay. If I could go on a date with any Nightlock character in real life, who would it be? I had this earlier. It was the best thing, too. Okay, in a sick way, Kane. Because he's an awesome bastard like that. Like, that's the only way I can think of to describe him. Gray. I know I'm naming all the people that are probably gonna die. But Gray just seems like he would be fun because he wakes up pantsless, covered in honey in the middle of the forest. Come on, what gets better? I would not pick any of mine because I live with them. Max. Teddy. And Rome. I love Rome. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I love Oreos. I was going to bring some out here, but then there was none in the cookie jar. I think my dad ate them all. 5 things about my characters that we don't know. Elixir is not self-confident at all. I'm just going to name like one of each, maybe. Joff is trying to not let himself break down and find his dad. Nate is trying to make up for his family's mistakes. Taylor has a closet of dresses. Caesar owns a yellow shirt. Ironic, right? Linus's mom is a ballroom dancer, so he has awesome dance moves. Lanny actually has quite the serious thinking on her. Kalani, you might not believe it, she actually has a soul. Grover enjoys soap operas. Annika, did I say Annika? Annika cooks a lot. Like, she grew up on Cocoa Puffs, but she's awesome chef in my head. Chico doesn't really have anything because Chico was 9 and Chico shouldn't have secrets. But I have caught him smoking and sneaking into Nate's alcohol stash. Did I forget somebody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh well. We still have one left to go, guys.